Yesterday we have solved about present simple tense with the uses and along with the correct verb forms with the use of s or es or with the negative sentences as per the structural formulas. And today we are going to solve the same but for the present continuous tense, so that you got to know why uses are important and in what condition where to use which tense. So on the blackboard beside me you can see that fill in the correct verb forms using present continuous tense and 5 sentences are written. Let's solve these one by one. Topic is to supply the correct verb forms of present continuous tense. First sentence is listen. Someone, this is the verb form try to open the gate. Now when I say listen with exclamation mark, why we use exclamation mark? Exclamation mark is related to exclamatory sentences. And what are exclamatory sentences? Exclamatory sentences are used to express the sudden or intense feelings. When I use word sudden, sudden means which is on the spot, which is at that particular time when someone is speaking. What is the first use of present continuous tense? I have told you that when the activity is going on at the time of speaking. So when I am saying listen, it means I am talking to someone. It is an ongoing conversation. When I am saying listen, definitely I am saying listen to somebody, somebody who is in front of me, somebody whom I want to talk. So here it is listen. So by this particular exclamation mark and this word listen, I got to know that the conversation is ongoing. Someone try. Now try is the verb form. Now you know the formula very well. For your help, I am just writing up here the affirmative sentence formula, that is subject plus helping verb, that is am, are, plus verb first form and ing, plus object. Simple formula it is. Now is I use with the singular subjects, am with I and are with you, and plural subjects. Here first of all I will find out someone is my subject, because someone is the third person and I am talking about someone. So someone is my subject, and with singular subject I use the verb form, helping verb or auxiliary verb as is. So I will put someone is. Now if I see my formula, it is verb first form plus ing. Try is verb first form, I will write try and I will put ing. So it becomes listen, someone is trying to open the gate. It becomes present continuous tense because of the use that activity is going on. It is an going on conversation. This is the first thing. It is an ongoing conversation, that is the use of present continuous tense. Yesterday also I have told you with the uses. That is why uses are very much important while solving the tense exercise. If you do not know the uses, you won't be ever able to solve the exercise. Now students learn computer and technology these days. There are determiners, that is this, that, these, those. This which is nearby, that which is at a distance. If something is nearby to my hand, I want this book, I want this table, I want this pen. And if something is at a distance from me, so what I say, that is my house. From a distance I use that, and for the nearby things I use this. This is which is near to us, which is ongoing. Now these days, this is the plural of this and those is the plural of that. Technology these days. What I mean by these days, that nowadays, ongoing days. So it is an activity, the second use of present continuous tense, which I have taught you in the previous lesson of mine. That is, students, These days are learning, it means it is ongoing activity. It is not going on at the time of speaking, but it is going on nowadays. Example I have given you that suppose if you have called me and asked me, sir, how are you and what are you doing? So right now, at that moment I was talking to you over the call, but if I say I am writing a book, it doesn't mean, again I am explaining you the use so that it will be a kind of revision for you. If I am saying that nowadays I am writing a book, it doesn't mean that right at that moment when I am talking to you over the call, at that moment I am writing the book. No, I was talking to you at that moment. But if you ask me what are you doing nowadays or what are you doing, maybe I have started to write a book before 3 months and it will be completed after 6 months. So the duration of 9 months, that is the duration when I am writing a book, is an ongoing activity but not at the time of speaking. So this is not happening at the time of the speaking, but this is an ongoing activity nowadays, these days. So if I say students is a plural subject, with plural I use are. So I put my are here and learn I will write with ing form. So it becomes students are learning computer and technologies these days. Now third sentence B, watch a cricket match at the moment. What do you mean by at the moment? That is activity happening at present. Right now what I am doing? I am teaching. Right now at the moment what they are doing? They are watching a cricket match. So B subject is plural, with plural I use are. I will simply put my are here, we are. I will write verb first form WATCH and ING with the verb first form. We are watching a cricket match at the moment because the action is at present. It is going on at the time of speaking. At the time of speaking. Now, fourth sentence, I wear a coat today because the sun is not shining. So, what this sentence reflects? You have to understand, students, time and tenses are not same, but a connection is there between time and tenses. What connection is that? Tenses reflects, in my first lesson I have told you when I have given you the introduction of the tenses, tenses reflects the activity of the time. And of course it is a language. So in the language I have to tell the time and what time the activity is going on. Maybe past, maybe future, maybe present. If it is present, then present continuous, present simple or perfect. Or same goes with the other tenses. Now I wear a coat today. Today is important point because the sun is not shining. It means that maybe yesterday or maybe tomorrow or maybe for several different days the sun was shining, but today because of the bad weather sun is not shining and it is cold. But just for the today, it is not habitual, it is not regular that sun is not shining. If it is regular, then I use present simple tense. It is not regular, but instead it is action for just one day. So activity is going on at the moment just for today, and I am wearing a coat just for today because the sun is not shining. So it becomes present simple. I am, WEAR and ING. I use the auxiliary verb am with the I, put my verb in its basic form, wear, and put the ing. I am wearing a coat today because the sun is not shining. Next sentence, she do exercise on tenses now. What do you mean by now? Now is an indicative word. It reflects present tense. Now means right now, at the moment, presently. So what she is doing at the time of speaking? She is doing the exercise on tenses now. See, she is singular. I use is and do plus ing. She is doing an exercise on tenses now. So this is something how we solve present continuous tense with the uses. Now if I do not know the uses of present simple or present continuous tense, then I wouldn't be able to identify whether to write this sentence in present simple or in present continuous. But with the uses I got to know that what tense will be there to write these. For suppose, let's take one more example. If I rub it and I do not know the use, so now in which sentence I have to make it? Either present simple or either present continuous, because till now we have studied only two tenses, two types of tenses. Now if I make it in present simple, then someone is singular in third person and I will write someone tries to open the gate. But grammatically this sentence will be wrong, because someone is not regularly tries to open the door. It is not regular action, it is not habitual action, it is not a universal truth or any of the other uses of present simple tense what we have studied in the previous classes. But this is the action happening just for the moment of the activity. That is why I have created it in present continuous tense and not present simple. Let's write few more sentences so that the concept will be more clear to you. Let's write 5 more sentences here and let's solve these sentences all together with you and me. So what is that? What is the next sentence here? Okay. So next sentence is 6. They make wedding preparation today. I am writing all together, so meanwhile I am writing, try to solve these sentences by yourself, and then when I will tell you the answer, you will got to know your answer was okay or not. Ravi save money to buy a car. 8th one is the prices of essential commodities increase day by day. 9th one is towns change into cities these days. Let's take one more and complete it by 10. We learn English now. So 6th sentence, they make wedding preparation today. It means they do not make wedding preparation every day. It is not a regular action, it is not a habitual action, it is not happening on daily basis. So it is not present simple. But just for today, It is an ongoing activity for today. From morning to the evening, they are making wedding preparation. So they is plural subject. I will put my R here. They are making wedding preparation today. Next sentence, Ravi save money to buy a car. Now, every day or every time Ravi does not save money to buy a car. It is not everyday action, it is not regular action. But for the ongoing time, like I have given you an example that I am writing a book. Maybe it's 3 months, maybe it's 6 months, maybe Ravi is saving money around for 4 months or 8 months so that he can buy a car, and after he bought the car, definitely he will not going to save the money for this purpose, or he will save the money for some different purpose. But right at this moment, why is he saving the money? The target is to buy the car. Once the target is completed, it will not be any more applicable. So Ravi is saving. It is an ongoing activity. Ravi is singular, is saving money to buy the car. Third one, the prices of essential commodities day by day. Now when I say day by day, it is today, another day, or a period of fixed time, an interval of fixed time. So it is also ongoing activity which is ongoing at this moment. It was not happening before. Maybe after 8 days or 10 days it will stop and then it will not increase. But right now, at this moment, it is an ongoing activity. Period of time. For this period of time, the prices of essential commodities, it is plural, I put are increasing. Now, next sentence, towns into these days. These days, again, these I have told you in the previous example also. So when I say these days, this is like before 20 years, towns were just towns. They were not turning into cities. But nowadays, since the rural population is going to the urban one and towns are having all the good facilities what the cities have. So nowadays, these days, towns are changing into cities. We are learning. Why we are learning? Because right now what we are doing, when I am speaking it and when you are watching this video, what are you doing? You are learning English. So activity is going on at the time of speaking. I hope with these 10 sentences you got to know, you got a rough idea. We will solve more sentences. In English grammar, lesson is of 5 minutes and practice must be of 500 minutes to command that particular topic. So this is just the beginning. I hope you get a rough idea, just an idea. I am not saying that you have learned the tenses. A rough idea of what tenses are, how to use it, what is the importance of structural formula. Of course, I am using helping verb here. It is the structure of the formula. And most important, at what time or at what situation I have to use which tense. Now I am giving you some homework so that at your home you can solve it by yourself. Tomorrow I am going again to answer you about your homework, and because schools are not opening, so what you can do in the online class only, you can check how much, you can evaluate how much you have learned. So I have told you about present simple tense as well as I have told you about present continuous tense. Now your homework for today is, I am writing some sentences here, and by yourself, by your own learnings, you can open your notebook where you have written the uses, and from that uses you can check, you can tick mark that particularly if the sentence is going on, what kind of sentence it is. Should I make it of present continuous or should I make it of present simple? By that you have to choose that what kind of sentences these are. So your homework is supply the correct verb forms using present simple or present continuous tense. We are sorted different. Separately we have solved present simple tense and separately we have solved present continuous tense. You have seen, you have learned, you have watched both. Now I am giving you an exercise in which I have both kind of sentences. Either it could be present simple or either it could be of present continuous tense. Now with your learning you have to decide that what verb form, either of present simple or either of present continuous, you have to fill in. Let me write for you. Just 5 sentences, not more. Nature gave us everything. Next one is it can fulfill the man's need and not his greed. Third one is trees attract rains. Fourth one is fertile land turn into barren for want of trees. Fifth one is every year government celebrate one Mahotsav day. One more I am writing here. I will tell you why I am writing it. Rainy water wash away the upper layer of the soil. I am reading 6. What I am solving for you so that you got to know how to solve it at your home. Nature gave us everything. So it is a general truth. It is a regular action. Regularly we are getting everything from the nature. Either it could be our rains, it could be our food, it could be air, it could be sun, it could be shelter, it could be days and nights, whatever is required. It could be water. Whatever is required for us, for humans to survive, we are getting it just from the nature. It is a regular action, it is a universal truth. So it is the use of present simple tense. So I am not going to make it into present continuous tense. Instead, nature is singular and third person. I will write gives. Nature gives us everything. Now remaining 5 are there. Just a small homework of 5 sentences. But it will confuse you. You have to choose either present simple or present continuous. Heading is written over here. You can choose it from this. And with the uses, you can open your notebook. You can check. You can tick mark the uses. And with that, you can solve it. That is your homework for the day. I hope you have understood my lesson. If you have any queries, if you have any questions, please feel free. Don't hesitate to contact us. Numbers has been given to you. If you want to ask any particular thing, because it is online class, you are not in front of me, you cannot ask me questions directly. I will be there and I will reply with an answer of your question, whatsoever feedback you will give us. That is all for the day, students. Be happy, be safe, and be